Well, Bidvest says most units achieved better profit in the September quarter as demand for its products and services improved. Africa's second biggest company by revenue, however, said trading conditions remain tough, though it does expect more improvements in the coming months. CEO Brian Jaffe said that the quality of earnings will always improve towards the end of the current financial year. He says the company's industrial and commercial units were underperforming because of price deflation in some core products, while the automotive business was breaking even and was profitable in the last month. Etienne, back to you. We've got Bidvest trading at around about 117 Rand. It's down 1.5% in line with the general market today.
Yes.
How do you see this big industrial conglomerate?
It's obviously one of the better run industrial conglomerates in South Africa. Large portion of its business is rate sensitive, and hence Brian's comments saying that earnings will start picking up and the quality thereof late in the second half of the financial year. We've obviously bought into this company a while back, sub 100 Rand, and we're still quite happy holding it.
So you're wise on this one. You've already made your money.
Absolutely, yes.
Would you be taking profits?
No, not really.
You said you're still holding.
Yes.
Short-term insurer Santam says it sees some improvement in underwriting margins, although overall conditions remain challenging. Again, that's nothing new. It's what we're hearing across the board. And in an operational update to shareholders after its board meeting today, Santam reported better second half underwriting margins thanks to no large industrial fire claims which hit first half returns. Its investment portfolio continues to post better returns thanks to a recovery in equity markets. But the firm did say that its portfolio management business remains under pressure. It says a deal to buy Emerald Insurance is still subject to final agreements and approval from Supergroup shareholders. Does the short-term insurance industry excite you at all?
Not really, no. It's one of those sort of Pandora's box stories where you're not quite sure what you're going to get from one half to the next. Having said that, Santam does have quite a capable investment portfolio management team, and that's seen them right in the tough times. So not too much detail in this trading update, so I'd like to see a bit more flesh when the results come out before we have a final comment.
And some good news on the Eskom front. The African Development Bank has lent South African state-owned utility Eskom 1.86 billion euros. That's to finance the construction of the Medupi power project. The bank says South Africa's energy problems are a major impediment to the continent's leading economy, and that the 4,800 megawatt plant will significantly boost the electricity capacity of the region. A quick comment on Eskom before we leave it on the markets front.
I'd love to see who the new CEO is going to be and get some direction on the whole management issue there. Ideally, we also want to get some funding from the World Bank, which they are looking to raise. I think it's a big number, $5 billion, and we should get clarity on that in the new year.
Well, hopefully that'll be our next good news story. Thanks very much,
Yes.
Etienne. Appreciate your time.
Pleasure.
Etienne Nel, BJM Private Client Services. Let's take a look now at economic news out today. South Africa's producer price inflation fell by more than expected, 3.3% in October. That's as a stronger rand cut into import costs. PPI was measured at minus 3.7% in September. Statistics South Africa says on a monthly basis, PPI fell 0.1%, and that compares with a 3.2% decline in September. Imported commodities inflation stood at minus 10.2% year on year in October, compared with minus 16.2% the month before. Exported commodities inflation dropped 13.1%, and that's from a fall of 11.2% previously.